What is up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And today, I'm going to give you some very important information while we are in the middle of this boring, stagnant market. So you're going to want to pay close attention because there's several things that I got to shed some light on. And of course, I must start out by saying that this is definitely not financial advice. If you follow anything I say or do in this wild market, you could end up as a homeless bum eating out of a garbage pail, living in somebody's backyard in their doghouse or something like that. You get the picture. Okay, so we're going to talk about Bitcoin and several meme coins real quick. This is not going to be a long video, but as I mentioned in the title of this video, there is just something big and monumental that I need to tell you about. You will not believe this. Oh my God. I'm going to have to show you proof because you're going to think I'm lying. So I want to give a special shout out. Don't shoot the shot. Special shout out. I can't say it. You know what I'm trying to say. What's up to the HodgeTwins?
Yay!
Yes. Do you guys know about the HodgeTwins? If you don't, you should. Now, I first discovered the HodgeTwins back in the 2017 bull run when they were really busy, active on their Crypto Twins channel. And I absolutely was just loving that channel. I was so entertained, and that's how I got turned on to their other channels. Their main channel is huge, guys. They don't do much on the crypto channel, but you need to check them out. Now, let me show you what their channel looks like. Let me just go to my channel here. Here it is right here. Just so you know that I'm not lying. There it is right there. And unless this is an imposter, and I'm going to be really mad, and I don't think it is. What does that say right there? Last 90 days subscribers. Right there. I am very, very honored to have these two old boys right here subscribing to the Crypto Pro channel.
Yay!
Let's give the HodgeTwins a round of applause. And if you've never heard of them, go look up Crypto Twins and look at some of their old videos. You're going to die laughing. You'll be falling out of your chair laughing. They're comedians, okay? And they also do a lot in politics. But they are totally hilarious, and they're two of my favorite people in crypto and in politics. So if you boys are watching this video, you need to hit me up because I got a couple stories for you. So please verify in the comments, drop a comment, Crypto Twins, Camel Toe Twins, drop a comment and let me know if it's really you or if this is somebody faking the funk, and it better not be because I'm gonna be mad. Now, let me jump over and show you their real channel. Now check this out. Here's the HodgeTwins right here. And what does that say right there? Let me just draw a circle around this so I can show you why this means so much to me. Look, what does that say? 1.35 million subscribers. These guys are hilarious, okay? Keith and Kevin have me in stitches day in and day out, and there is a reason, okay? I've got an older sister and a younger brother and a brother that I lost, and there is a reason why I love the HodgeTwins so much, and that's the story that I want to tell you, Kevin and Keith. So hit me up so I can tell you the story and tell you why you guys mean so much to me. I'd be honored to share this story with you, and you're going to appreciate it because both of y'all have a military background, all right? So hit me up. Please hit me up. I'll be looking forward to hearing back from you. Okay, so back to the chart. I'm telling you what, guys, it's like magic. I know you always got the smart Alex who got to be out there saying your technical analysis don't work. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. I'm going to roast y'all every time I see a comment like that. But notice this on the 1 week chart, let's just go to the 1 day. How we are magically drawn back down to the descending green line because we had come up and hit it as resistance once, twice, and you know what I always say, 3 times a lady. That's my Lionel Richie. Some of y'all are too young to know about that, but it actually broke through after that third rejection, and then it became support as it dipped down here and bounced up. It wicked through, but came back up, and now we're creeping back down to the line. We have a stochastic that has given us mixed signals. Look at this. We have a bearish crossover. The blue line has crossed over the orange line, but it's trying to curl on up and trying to come back around. And that tells me that since this is the one-day chart, it might be a while before this curls up and goes bullish again, because we are printing red bars on the histogram. We do have a bearish cross on the lagging MACD oscillators. All right. So what will probably happen, we're going to talk in probabilities. Now, don't be clowning me because I don't have a crystal ball and it might not play out this way. All I'm going to do is tell you what's probable. Now, notice that we are below this little orange line here. You know what that orange line is? That's the 50 EMA, the 50-period exponential moving average line. We're trading below it. That's bearish. And this line is kind of curling over. If it curls over and crosses that blue, that's called a death cross. When it curls up and crosses the blue, that's called a bullish cross. Now this blue line down here, well, that's the 200-period EMA line. So since we are trading below the 50, and since we are falling below this point of control node where there's tons of buying and selling that goes on from the machines or the institutional investors that use the bots and the programs for automated trades, since we're falling away from that, we could fail this green line. And if we do, we're going to test this purple ascending line. And that's a very important line. I'll show you why on the 1-week chart. So we're going to test that line as we already wicked down to it, poked through it once, and almost made it to it a second time. So we could get the 3 times a lady, all right? And that's going to happen around 90,000. Then we get a decision point. So right now, it's most likely that we're going to look for the green line. The next possibility is looking for the purple line. If we fail the purple, we're going to go and find this blue 200 EMA. And notice how I have another magical line for those of you that say TA doesn't work. See this golden line? That's an important line too. And what you're probably going to see happen, this blue line might end up leveling off, where by the time price comes down, we might hit the blue and this golden one at the same time. And what I'm thinking is that's when the bullish movement will resume. Now, like I said, this is just reading the chart. Anything could happen and mess it up, like a whale coming in and buying the crap out of Bitcoin. Whales are buying right now, but it's not moving the price. Well, let me let you in on a little secret. When the big whales are loading up on Bitcoin, they're accumulating, and they do it off the books. They don't buy it on the exchange where you can see it in the order book. Because if MicroStrategy or any of these other big investment firms, BlackRock, if they were buying on the order book and you could see it, they'd be pumping the price up through the moon. But they call Coinbase and make a deal and say, hey, look, we want to buy 200 Bitcoin, keep it off the book, we'll pay for it. And they move it from a wallet over to theirs, and it doesn't show up in the order book, so it doesn't create the buying pressure that moves the price up. Now, I know what you're wondering. Why do they do that? They do it to fool you, number one. Number two, they do that so they can get as much Bitcoin as they can before they start ordering on the book publicly, which will move the price up. So if you guessed, oh, they're loading up, and then they come out of the box, let the price fly, and sell at the top. Yes, that's why they do it. That's where they transfer all of the wealth from the dumb retail investors back into their pockets. They're going to drain your pockets. You know, they always say the cryptocurrency represents the greatest transfer of wealth in human history. No, it doesn't. It's because the institutional investors are smarter than us. Well, not us, because I'm filling you in on what the real deal is. So this is what I expect out of Bitcoin, and this is why the price is not moving up, even though there's a lot of buying going on. Now, For those of you in the private group, there's a couple people that got messages hanging out there. You need to get back with me. I had a busy couple of days. When you sign up, it might take me a day or two to get back to you. Don't panic. I'll get you. I'll scoop you up. I promise you that. So the two people that were waiting who had registered yesterday or the day before, get on Telegram or get on your email and contact me and I'll get you set up. More about that later, but let's move to a couple projects. Let's look at just Turbo, okay? There's some other memes that I'm sharing with the private group that I think are going to pump. I think Turbo could be a 100x, 150x. This is going to make millionaires, guys. There's no doubt about it, all right? Another one is Toshi, all right, on the base chain. Let's pull up Toshi. There's Toshi right there. So one thing that I did, which helps me to understand when this lag is going to be over, is to pull up the week chart and look at the history and see what happened last year around this time. So when we zip back here into February of 2024, we were flat. And then in the end of February, we pumped slight correction, and then March is when the action hits. March, do you see that? Let's look at another meme coin that is on the base chain and see what it looks like. And that meme coin, which is not just a meme coin, is DGen. There's not enough price history there, so I can't use that one. Let me go to Swift coin. Let's just go back here to February. Here we are, February of 2024. What do you see? Consolidation. Run to the end of February, and then we pumped. And then this is not even in the bull market. Then we pumped all the way through March. All right, now it settles back down, and then we get the bowl, cup and handle, and the parabolic run. I should have sold my bag up here. I was thinking of pulling the trigger at 4.6 and then buying back down low, and I didn't, but big deal. It's going to go up again. So it ain't no biggie that I missed out on that swing trade. But when you look at a lot of these, let's look at VThor, which is on Coinbase. Go back to 2024. Here we go. We're in February. Look at this. Boom. We go straight up. Actually, that was earlier in February, and then it just went to distribution mode. So that one popped off a little earlier. Let's look at ACS. That's not a good one, even though it did have a slight run up. Here's February, and then it starts to run up heading into March, and then it does the bowl, and it's probably going to pop. But when we look at Bitcoin, let's go back to Bitcoin and Ethereum. When we look at Bitcoin, this does give us a clue. So I'm going to crank it back. Here we are in February. We had a period of consolidation right there. And then watch what happens. We get into February, we get a poop, little correction, and then March comes, bam, strong move. And so a lot of this stuff is cyclical. Even though this is the bull run, this was not. But this still gives us clues as to what possibly could happen. Last one, Ethereum. Going back. Here's February of 24, and then it makes a strong move at the end of February and into March. So it's off just a little bit, but when you look at the positioning, we're in this period here where it corrected down before it pops out. So I think we're going to see a pop happen either sometime this month or definitely in March. We should be fully in swing, full swing bull market in March. We will have another correction after that. The time that prices go up and don't come back down is during the bull run, not to be confused with the bull market. The bull market is all this year. That's when we are finished with the low and we start to move up. This is bear market going down. This is bull market building up until you get to an all-time high. So here's the previous bull market. Here's your bear market. It falls down, accumulation, consolidation, markup, bull market. Okay, one correction, the final bull run. All right, it did have this correction here, and then this is the bull run from here to here. Then we go bear market. Everybody dumps. You get a few little rebounds, and then you have the bottom. All right, then it comes up, corrects, and then you have a higher low from this bottom after the distribution phase, 4 phases of the market cycle. So you can say that the bull market starts here, somewhere in this low period. The bear market is over right here. Okay, then we accumulate, then we go to consolidation, and now we're in the next bull market. We'll have a bull run, and it's going to go off of this chart. You won't even see what the price is. Now, Ethereum is probably not going to break, melt faces. I'm thinking 10,000. It's some of these memes and some of these alts that are going to melt faces. You know which ones they are. They're all listed in the last few videos, but I just wanted to let you know that the market is boring right now. But what I'm telling the people in the members group is this is the time to buy, not financial advice. People like to buy into runs. You don't buy when it does this. If you didn't get it already before this straight up move, you're too late. Now you can wait for a massive correction and you get a second chance, but you don't buy into these big green candles. That's the fundamental rule. Don't buy into a run. You buy when there's blood in the streets, when no one else is buying. Now let me show you something else that I shared in the private group. Let me click here. This is the private group. You're getting a sneak peek here. All right, this is confidential information that only the group members can see. Look what I just posted. This is the gas fees for the Ethereum network right now. It's below 1 Gwei. Look at that, 0.94. That means you can take your Ethereum tokens and swap and trade for cheap if you're doing it on a hardware wallet or in a swap site. If you're on Ethereum, you don't pay gas fees because you don't own the coins. They have the custody. But if you're doing it on Uniswap or you're using the swap function of the TANGEM hardware wallet or MetaMask, these gas fees are super low, all right? They were like at what, 60, 70, 80, I think it went to 120 when the market first started to dump and everybody was trying to run transactions. Now look how low it is. These are very cheap gas fees. So if you're trying to take you some ETH and convert it to base chain ETH, now is the time to do it. Get your ETH on the base chain where you can trade and swap cheap. Or if you want to swap ERC20 coins, now is the time to do that. Make those purchases now while you got this low gas rate. You understand? Okay, so I'm going to end that right here. And for those of you that are interested in the private group, click the link below so you can find out what you get. For $50 USDT per month, you get all of the insight and information from my research. You're buying my research. You're not buying a crystal ball. I'm not telling you what to buy and guaranteeing that you're going to make $1 million off of investing $5. That's not it. But you're going to get all of my research on the tokens I'm following and full transparency where I tell you every time I buy, sell, swap, whatever. In addition to that, I do a lot of training in my private group. And the people who joined up until now, I said it was going to be until the end of last week, but I'll include it tonight. If you sign up by tonight, you're going to be in the guinea pig group of my first crypto trading, swing trading course. There's going to be about 12 people that are going to be in that group getting the course for free. That includes a live session. And after that, then I will release it to the public for $250 USDT per course. So click on the link below to find out what you get. And again, shout out to the HodgeTwins. Yay! Man, I hope they're watching. And you guys go check out their channel if you've never seen them. And that, by golly, is just about it. You better be hitting the notification bell, like, and subscribe right now so you don't miss my next video, because there's going to be a lot coming your way. That's all I got for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.